MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's the pivotal Game 5 of the World Series between the LA Dodgers and the New York Yankees. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. How do they go about staying alive in this one, D-Row?
Matty, you focus on this lineup, the middle of the order jumps out at you because of the big power. But my focus today is on the table setters, the guys that set the tone. They have to be willing to work the count and find ways to get on base and create a little bit of havoc on the defense.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. Taylor behind 0-2 the count. And now a slider is swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet. So these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Liner toward right center. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Here's Corey Seager. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this pitch is lined softly down the line and left, but foul. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
Strike three called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Dodgers down in order. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. D-Row, what's the key if they want to be crowned World Series champs here tonight?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
Julio Urias will look to keep their World Series hopes alive on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
You know, Matt, he's looking to bounce back for a little bit better of a performance than his last one. Pitched less than 5 innings in his last one, was able to come away with a no decision. I think he and his team are expecting a lot more in this one.
D. Gordon is at the plate as he looks at ball one. The 1-0 home. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw just does get him at first as he was really moving that time. And it doesn't look like the manager fully agrees with that out call at first. It appears he may opt to challenge it and have the play reviewed.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The Yankees are challenging.
All right, we'll take one last look at it here. The question is there enough video evidence to change the call to safe? And wow, from that look at it, I think he did beat that throw. This challenge might work out for him.
The decision appears to have been made as the headset comes off, and the runner is safe. So the call is overturned. The runner will stay at first base, and they maintain the right to challenge further plays going forward. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Missed with a breaking ball. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Gordon gets his lead at first, nobody out. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Lined hard toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first down. On to first, and they get the double play. At the plate, Didi looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. This is pulled into right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Some two-out success means that Aaron Judge gets to swing it here.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. On the move is Taylor. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network.
Leading off for the Dodgers, first baseman number 35.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Popped him up. Gregorius ranging into the outfield. One away.
Batting tenth, the right fielder number 66.
So striding in, Yasiel Puig, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one. And a neck-high fastball that time. No score here as we play inning number 2. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Yasiel Puig is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. Stepping in, Matt Kemp. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. And that misses ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
The 3-0 pitch. And this pitch is taken here for ball 4. So the Dodgers able to extend the inning here with 2 away.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs, and a hitter of this caliber at the plate makes somebody else beat.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Peterson, a 25-year-old, he was selected in the 11th round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Kemp is off at first with 2 away. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Dodgers lead 1. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Standing in, Giancarlo Stanton, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the 2nd.
Giancarlo Stanton.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing a bat at that pitch.
Up around the face.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective, and that's exactly what he did right there.
In now, Gary Sanchez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Oh, he goes up the ladder on the fastball and pops this one up. Seager is under it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Batting 7th, third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
First pitch on its way. Little dribbler down the line. Turner has it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 1. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. As we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Yasmani Grandal.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Is a slider taken for a ball.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
3-0 to him now. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
At the plate, Logan Forsythe. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel on that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit out towards second. Underhanded flip. One there. On to first to complete the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Into the box, Chris Taylor. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. 1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. This is skied into short left center. And Gregorius will make the catch, and that ends the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And we are stepping in, Gleyber Torres, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Second baseman, number 25.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A little bouncer, but it's foul, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. Nothing in 2 now. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
That's a great job of holding up right there. You have 2 strikes on you. You're trying to protect the plate. It's difficult to not get super aggressive at the plate.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Tyler Austin. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High pop-up. Turner is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's D. Gordon now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First delivery to him on the way. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate at strike 1. Gordon, the former Miami Marlin. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
A ball and a strike now. 1-1. Is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Swinging a soft liner. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Boy, that's what wheels can do for you, Hero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the white rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. 1 left for the Yankees. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Turner hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is. And it's fouled away. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
1-1 is a fastball that misses.
2 balls, 1 strike.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The 2-2. Drilled on the ground to short. That's a hit, the first in this game for the Dodgers.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on it.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. 0-1 the count. Turner on second. Seager on at first with nobody out. 1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman.
1 ball, 1 strike.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
On deck, the man they've all come to see, Yasiel Puig, waiting next. Full count to Bellinger, 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Hey boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it heat.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
In now is Yasiel Puig, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Drilled to first, and that's through into right field for a base hit. Turner is on his way home, and he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Dan, that's a nice RBI base hit on a hard grounder down the first baseline. If the first baseman's holding him right there, it's probably a double play, but not the case.
No question about it, Hero. Sometimes it's a game of inches, and that ball hit were vacated with the first baseman. If he was holding on, that would probably have been one of those 3-6-3 double plays. Instead, it's down the line for a base hit.
One run, 2 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Digging in, Jock Peterson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Lays off 1-0.
He's been great on the mound up until this inning, and yeah, he and his guys are behind 2-0 now, but if he can seal the leak and hold these guys right here the rest of the way, this is still going to be a start he can be proud of.
To 1-2 now.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
The 2-2 pitch. is laid off, and the count runs full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Into right field, that's a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Hey, sometimes you need a little bit of luck, too, as a pitcher. This ball absolutely scorched. Actually hit so hard that it wasn't able to drive a run in.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised. I know that ball was hit on the line. Surprised the third base coach held him with 2 outs.
Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Right there at the belt. 1 and 2 now.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Here's a swing, and a bouncing ball hit to Gregorius at short. On to second for the... Riding in once again, Didi Gregorius. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Oh, here's a shot out to right center. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. First delivery to him on the way. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Giancarlo Stanton.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Taylor is there. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away.
That was a nice job to track that one down in the alley because it definitely saved the run from scoring. Instead, he's only able to move up to third.
So stepping in, Gary Sanchez. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here comes the first pitch. There's a breaking pitch blocked by Grandal. And he nails him at third. Great throw. Down in order go the Yankees. Settling in now, Logan Forsythe. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Called strike 0-2. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues, middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Now the 1-1 pitch. Bouncer up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Standing in now, Justin Turner. High and deep to right center. And he reaches up to track this one down for the first out, and he had to go a long way to get to that ball. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Showtrack. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Your basic 6-4-3 will get him out of danger. More baseball on MLB Network right after this.
Leading off for the Yankees, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a fastball chopped foul at the plate. It's strike one. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one just missed outside. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Now a late swing and a miss as he was well behind. 3-1.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
The 3-1. High in the air out to center field. Taylor is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now back.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Gleyber Torres looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Hit hard towards center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So he delivers with 2 away, and the bottom of the 5th marches on.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8 and 9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap.
Well, D-Roll, that looked like a pretty easy inning to start. All of a sudden, 2 outs and back-to-back singles, runners at first and third.
Yeah, they put traffic on it. I guess I would throw it back at you, Dan. You get 2 quick outs right there, and then you get 2 base hit knocks. Are you even concerning yourself with the traffic on the bases, or are you just trying to execute that next pitch?
You know what happens a lot of times, D-Roll, you lose concentration. You get the first 2 out in the inning. You think, hey, I'm going to breeze through this and get this third guy out. Next thing you know, first and third and 2 out, you have to make some good pitches.
And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
He was not messing around in that at-bat. Looking looking for a first pitch fastball all the way, and that's exactly what he got. Nice job to rip it down the line and drive in a run at the same time. He'll feel good about that one.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Hit out towards second. Taken in by Forsythe. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. Here it comes. Oh, might not have been where he was hoping to put that pitch, but he somehow gets a swing on it anyway. Strike one. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
That one definitely seems worth taking a look at with show track. It wasn't a particularly deep home run, but as you can see, he connected pretty well. 110 miles an hour off the bat, and it got out of here in a hurry.
And now is Yasiel Puig. And the first pitch misses to him. It's ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Fastball that just misses inside.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
This one's also hit well. Deep down the right field line. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. Ready for another shot now. Matt Kemp. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Here comes the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Oh, but that'll be shy of the monuments as it hits off the wall. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. Safe at the plate as they push their lead to 3 now.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound, and he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. Chad Green, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Here's Jock Peterson now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. High in the air out towards shallow right. Torres waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The catcher, number 9, Yasmani.
Sliding into the box, Yasmani Grandal. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Way in front of a great slider that time. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Green is at least partially known for his big power slider. A lot of break on that pitch, but what makes it unique is how hard he's able to throw it. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Missed with a slider. And that one stayed up a little high. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Big swing by Grandal, and a ball carrying well to right.
Into the second deck and gone.
A solo shot down the line in right. His first homer here in the series as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
3 runs already home here. And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. And that ends the inning. Now batting, Didi Gregorius. He doubled his last time through.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning. You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Right fielder, number 99.
Here's big Aaron Judge. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First delivery to him on the way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Hit sharply on the ground. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay, well, he is in there with a triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He grounds it sharply to third. Gloved by Turner. A tag for 1. Now a bluff home, but he'll go to second instead. A tag, and he is out at second base. And a costly decision there as it's a double play turn to retire the side. Game 5 moves to the 7th inning now. LA's on top, 5-1. Back here in the Bronx, it's on to the 7th now in game number 5. But before the inning gets underway, let's fill you in on what's happened with our game summary.
Center fielder, number 3.
Here's the first pitch to him. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. High and deep to right center. Judge moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. But the rain coming down as it is, we are in for a long delay. The hope is now that they can get this one in at some point.
Now, this is where it becomes tricky for the managers right now. You have your pitchers out there. You have to be careful not to hurt anybody. So I think the guys that are sitting in the bullpen are on red alert as the delay has begun. And I'm sure both of the managers have a pretty good idea of who's going to be the pitcher to go in after this delay.
Well, the rain is finally past us as we welcome you back. Jay Happ takes the mound now as the new pitcher following the rain delay that lasted an eternity, so it seemed, and it appears we're just about set to resume.
Third baseman, Justin Turner.
First pitch on its way. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike. In past meetings with Jay Happ, he's a 300 hitter, 3 for 10. He's taken him deep once.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
On to first, and Happ's rolled in now, 2 away. Here's Corey Seager. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is... Ross Stripling gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Digging in to try it again, Gary Sanchez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. The 1-0. And this is fouled at the plate. Here it comes on 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And a good pitch here, but this is taken for a ball as the count moves to 2-2 now on the Yankee catcher. High pop-up. Bellinger is there for it. 1 out. Ready once again, Miguel Andujar. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. He'll get it into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Hey, guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres.
And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right.
Puig's got a read on it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Here's Tyler Austin now. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Hey, that's a great pitch right there. An 0-0 changeup to a great hitter. It opens up so many more places you can go in the strike zone.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
Yep, 1-2.
Way outside. 1-2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing it. So if you're looking...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. The Yanks leave 1. They're down 5-1. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Well, you don't see this very often, Matty V. A 2-strike straight changeup. But this guy...
Bellinger connects as this is deep to right. Judge looks up. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. It's a solo homer for Cody Bellinger. His second of the game, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
And now is Yasiel Puig. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Now batting.
So here's Matt Kemp now. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Hard hit ball to second. A bare hand for one. On to first, and Kemp is bounced into a double play. Here's Jock Peterson now. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted the other way out to left center.
Broxton's under it.
And that's the third out. But the Dodgers add on courtesy of this. Scott Alexander is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 75.
Here's D. Gordon now, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The 0-1 on its way. Now a bunt attempt here, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Ready on 0-2. Check swing that time. They'll appeal down to third, and Mike Fillmore isn't buying it. It's ball 1. This pitch is popped up. Forsythe is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So striding forward now, Keon Broxton. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. 1 out, nobody on. Line drive to left. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. Here's Didi Gregorius. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
No balls and 1 strike.
Goodness. 0-2 now.
Hey, newsflash, guess where the next pitch is going after that ugly swing? I guarantee you he tries to get him to reach again.
A pause, and the 0-2. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. On the move is Peterson. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Yasmani Grandal comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And he fouls this one off. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, second baseman, Logan Forsythe.
Coming to the plate now, Logan Forsythe. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard on the ground to the right. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2 D-roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player, just to battle. 0-2's a tough spot to be in. He battled.
He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Hit hard to the right side. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Count remains at 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Popped him up. Austin in foul ground. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate though.
Forsythe, base runner at first with 1 out. Sliced hard on the ground. That's through. He's got a base hit. His second in this one. 2 for 5 now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right there with that ball coming the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch, and the guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times, somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately, not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Behind 0-2 now.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Another 0-2 home. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes, 0-2. Fouled off. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Lined hard to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, Devo, to make sure that gets through and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get it.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, hey, Matty V, this big ballpark in the Bronx has that short porch in right field, D-Row, but you can hit the ball out of just about any part of this ballpark.
Yeah, this place plays sneaky small. I know it's got big gaps, but right field is so juicy. As a right-handed hitter, you don't feel like you have to cheat. Not surprised by what we saw today. He doubled up on that one, Danny. Back-to-back changeups. Nice job by the batter right there, staying on that pitch.
That's one of the things that this pitcher will do, though, Mark. His changeup is so good, he's not afraid to throw it back-to-back pitches.
The 0-1 delivery. Hit hard on the ground to second. Torres scoops it up to second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't touch that remote. More on Kenley Jansen enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
The 0-1 pitch. Started that swing a bit too early. The 0-2 pitch is taken for ball 1. Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Giancarlo Stanton now. Career matchup numbers against Kenley Jansen. He's 0 for 4. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Up around the face. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. And at least he held up. He must have been guessing.
Jansen's ready. Here he comes on 2-0. Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Comes set with the 0-1. Way out in front. Ripped down the line. On the first, in time, and the Yankees are down to their final out now. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a ball diving into the dirt. A swing and a miss.
Hey, when I see a swing like that, this guy made up his mind before that pitcher even came set. He was pulling the trigger no matter what.
0-1 pitch on its way. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that
swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
10-2 the final in this game. Los Angeles force a World Series Game 6 and have avoided elimination. Julio Urias is credited with the win. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.